Was it destiny, or something far more sinister? Welcome to Storytime, where we explore real-life betrayals, hidden secrets, and moments that change everything. If this is your first time here, don't forget to subscribe, hit that like button, and leave a comment telling me where you're watching from, city, country, or even your favorite thinking spot. I read every single one.
Now strap in.
Today's story might make you question just how well we truly know the people closest to us. My wife froze the second she saw him. Weeks later, I learned why. A tense, emotional tale of trust, deception, and painful revelations. Have you ever felt a moment shift? Time stutters, and you sense something unseen cracking beneath the surface. That's how it started for Marcus. Marcus was attuned to people. Not in a loud, overly friendly way, but he could read the subtle signs, the quiet gestures. He trusted that instinct, especially when building connections. So, when he started a new job and met a colleague named Chase, their friendship clicked immediately. They bonded over classic basketball, obscure 90s bands, and the same sarcastic humor. Lunch breaks, late-night playoff texts, and casual Saturday bar meetups became routine. Marcus's wife, Natalie, loved the friendship. She wanted to expand their social circle, even dreamed of another couple for dinners. When Chase mentioned his girlfriend, Bella, Natalie jumped at the chance to host. Marcus remembered how radiant she looked arranging the table, dressed in that soft blue dress he adored. He adjusted his collar in the hallway mirror, feeling content. Life was calm, comfortable, until Chase and Bella stepped inside. Natalie froze. No gasp, no flinch, just a subtle pause, a breath held too long. Her eyes locked on Chase. For a heartbeat, it seemed the world had narrowed to just them. Then, almost instantly, she smiled and welcomed them in. Bella was bubbly, unaware of any tension. Dinner flowed naturally. Laughter filled the room. Chase shared embarrassing high school basketball stories. Natalie laughed, maybe a little too eagerly. She was charming, engaged, but Marcus noticed her glances at Chase, something unreadable hidden there. By dessert, Marcus nearly convinced himself it was nothing. But that flicker haunted him. Later, while clearing the table, he asked softly, "What was that moment at the door?" Natalie chuckled, brushing it off. "Just nerves a little awkward, nothing more." But Marcus's instincts screamed otherwise. He said nothing more, wanting to preserve the friendship. Weekends soon filled with brunches, hikes, and game nights. Chase and Bella blended seamlessly, but the gut feeling never left. Then the day everything began to unravel arrived. Natalie mentioned a morning doctor's appointment. Marcus, buried in work, kissed her goodbye. Later, he noticed Chase's desk was empty too. A casual comment from his manager confirmed it. Same day, same time, same absence. That flicker in Natalie's eyes came roaring back. Marcus didn't panic, he waited. He listened. He asked Chase harmless questions about his past, where he grew up, who he dated. Chase spoke freely, casually mentioning he'd spent his teenage years in Rockford, Natalie's hometown. Marcus felt his blood run cold. Landmarks, streets, even a diner, everything Chase casually referenced matched Natalie's stories. They had history, yet neither had said a word.
Why?
He stayed silent, observing Natalie closely. She never used Chase's name, only vague terms like "we" or "that team." Subtle, now unmistakable. Days passed, tension building, until a lie finally surfaced. Natalie claimed she had a meeting. Suspicious. Marcus drove to her office, watched the entrance. Minutes stretched into an hour. Finally, she tapped his window. "I thought the meeting was somewhere else," she mumbled, avoiding his gaze. "Inside the building," Marcus said. "How do you know Chase?" His voice was ice. Natalie hesitated, then lied. "We met at dinner." "Stop lying." Her shoulders slumped. "We dated back in high school for 2 years. It ended. I didn't think it mattered." Marcus didn't move. "Have you seen him alone?" "Just once, coffee. That's all. He found me on Facebook." It wasn't serious. But Marcus's mind raced. "Did you sleep with him?" "No, of course not," she replied quickly. Marcus didn't believe her. He searched her phone. Nothing, just silence, which somehow felt worse. He stormed out. Minutes later, he confronted Chase at a quiet bar. No yelling, just sharp, surgical words. My wife told me you slept with her. Tell me the truth. Chase faltered, eyes dropping. It was a mistake, only once. It brought up old feelings, but we stopped. The world tilted. Marcus left without another word. At home, Natalie waited, tearful, shaking. He didn't shout or threaten. He packed her bags and handed her the phone. Call Bella. Tell her everything. Natalie obeyed, voice cracking. Bella hung up silently. Marcus called a cab. As he loaded the suitcases, Natalie pleaded. He said one word, disappear, and shut the door. Marcus left the company days later. Chase quietly departed. Bella filed for divorce and moved away. Natalie tried contacting Marcus repeatedly, never answered. No forgiveness, no redemption, just two broken couples and 4 lives scattered by one unforgivable lie. What about you? Could you have forgiven Natalie? Confronted her sooner? Share your thoughts in the comments. And for more emotional stories like this, check out the next video on Shattered Trust Tales. See you there.